The assignment. Choose a space to analyze and write an essay about it. Who in their right mind would choose a grocery store? Obviously I would. The Kroger grocery store on Euclid Avenue opened its doors on January 22, 2015. People stood in line for hours to get inside. Coach Cal cut the ribbon. It was an event, the culmination of rebuilding plans that included unpopular zoning changes and protests by neighbors. Residents dubbed the new store Fort Kroger. Like everyone else, I was not happy with plans to demolish the store and rebuild. I managed graduate and family housing, and our residents relied on the Euclid Kroger location. The building had been in use since 1979, and I'd shot there for most of those years. Why would Kroger risk the wrath of current shoppers to build something so clearly controversial? I had a theory. They wanted to draw student dollars from other businesses into the Kroger's cash registers. To do so, they planned trendy innovations such as an escalator for carts and Lexington's first Kroger beer cave. As Carla Ward tells us in her article, Kroger scales down plans for the new Kroger store. The rooftop parking option alone made the store unique among all the stores in their chain. Clearly, they were trying to attract student dollars. The original scope of my project proved to be far too large, so I had to scale it down. I chose the Bristow and the ready-to-eat options because they tied in nicely together. My field research, I wanted to concentrate on the research itself and not what I wanted to buy in the store. So I left my wallet in the car. I bypassed the entrances I normally used and walked around to use the front entrance. It gave me a different perspective, and it allowed me to test just how pedestrian-friendly that entrance was. During one of my visits, a Kroger employee was eating lunch in the Bristow. I started taking pictures with my camera. He became a little concerned. I think he thought I was taking pictures for a competitor. But once I explained who I was and why I was there, he helped me with information such as the manager's name and her next scheduled working day. On another field visit, I ran into a friend I used to bowl with. Gail Taylor quickly agreed to do an interview with me as well. Scheduling in-person interviews with the two ladies became a problem. All of us were too busy and our schedules just couldn't get together, so they both agreed to an email interview. Email interviews are not the ideal way to conduct a personal interview. They don't allow you time to gather opportunity to get further information or to clarify answers. But both ladies were pretty forthcoming, so everything turned out okay. The other two personal interviews went really well. The two ladies work in my office, so we were able to sit down and have a really good discussion. I was able to ask some questions based not only on my experiences as a shopper, but on my research. When I Googled Kroger on Euclid, I found a wealth of articles. Even though I'd lived through this whole rebuilding process, I was amazed at how much information I found just with a single Google search. Kentucky.com, the Herald Leader's online version, and Ace Weekly had a number of articles. I enjoyed reading them as they gave me time to reflect and remember how controversial this whole entire process was. I shopped at the former building. I shop at the new building. So I wasn't really surprised that my research enabled me to prove my original thesis. As Gail Taylor said in her personal interview, quote, "I think the Bristow was intended to draw students in. It hasn't happened," end quote. Students do shop at Kroger, but it hasn't become the latest student Wi-Fi hangout. Fortunately for Kroger, the Bristow is attractive to other customers. Surrounding businesses have adopted the space and the use of the free Wi-Fi to conduct meetings. Their employees have a new lunchtime option that offers a wide variety of food choices. Neighborhood residents have a location where they can meet with friends and family. Kroger may not be the newest student hangout, but it is clearly on its way to becoming the new neighborhood grocery store. Thank you.